Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation. In the last episode, we got through day 39, if I recall correctly. And now, we have day 40 awaiting us. We picked up a new abnormality, which seems to be a piano with a tutor sitting next to it, awaiting someone to walk in and sit at the piano and play it. Very interesting looking abnormality. I remember the containment unit mentioning something about a moon in it. I wouldn't have expected a piano to be what we got. In any case, we managed the day absolutely fine, and we at least learned that new tool abnormality needs to be worked with for more than 20 seconds if the person working with it doesn't want to die. Oh my god. And so we're gonna send someone in there again to unlock 30 more seconds of information, because that will unlock the next bit of information about the flesh idol, I think is what it's called. Let's go ahead and get to the deployment screen. We can talk about why the uploads for this are getting to be so slow, as well as what the plan will be for this day, because we're gonna try to take on the Alephs today. Let's get in there and get started, shall we, with the summary. It's a wow abnormality, that tool. Right, I forgot about that as well. Alright, everyone, so, quick summary of what we discovered. Sure enough, the flesh idol. You gotta keep using it, and you have to use it for at least 20 seconds. Actually, at least 21 seconds. If it's 20 seconds or less, you're dead. This becomes a really aggravating abnormality to work with, because we have to pay attention to what we're doing and how long we've been using this abnormality. It's one of the reasons why I haven't really grabbed the luminous bracelet, because I need to pay attention to how long that person's had it while they're not taking damage, or it kills them. Really, the luminous bracelet should probably be a wow abnormality also, given how much attention you must assign to it, as opposed to, say, the Heart of Aspiration, which you can take it and just never return it if you don't intend to ever have that person do anything else but fight abnormalities the rest of that day. In any case, we learned that information, and we'll learn more about this today. This is a new abnormality we picked up. The girl with the piano. She's very regal looking, and she wears high heels and a very long dress, from what we can tell. I think she was wearing like a mask or a veil over her face, so we can't see what she looks like there. We know it's a WoW because of the purchasing information levels. 5 for material guidelines, 20 for escape information and basic information. Absolutely a WoW abnormality of some sort. My guess is that it is attachment work or insight work that she wants you to do with her. So we'll check that out today. Someone's got to walk in there to at least discover what she's capable of. So, because if it goes on meltdown, I need to know what our chances are working with it and what type of work is the best. Like with most WoWs, we will probably go for the work information rather than the material guidelines first. Now, today is the day that we are going to be taking on our Alephs in Mortal Kombat. And I'm going to talk about the plan, because I have a whole sheet of paper written with the plan for each of these battles. So, let's do it. The first fight we're going to attempt to do will be censored, because if censored goes bad, it's going to happen like right away. Well, okay, well, hold on. Maybe we don't do censored first. So I have to consider what the bonuses are of each of the various facilities before I decide what I want to kill or not. So if we fight censored first, well, okay, how about this? I won't say which one we're going to fight first, but I'll talk about what the plan will be to handle these alpha abnormalities, because this is going to be tough for me, everyone. I'm not that great at real-time strategies, not compared to how good I am at FPSs or turn-based games, and this game's going to require quite a bit of management to fight these creatures. So first off, All the clerks in the disciplinary team must be killed off before we fight Censored. From what we saw when we fought this last time, Censored will go after clerks if it can. It attempts to kill something. Anything it can kill, it will attempt to do that. And then it does something horrific to the body, and then makes another Censored. Which, this abnormality, and the little abnormalities, they all cause you to have panic attacks, which drain your sanity dramatically. And from what I could tell, they stack. So if Censored and if the big Alph Censored and two little Alph Censors are in the same hallway, that's instant insanity to anyone in that hallway, even if they walked in there fresh. So we cannot have it create any little ones. We really can't. If we can avoid that, then we can probably kill this rather easily. To have it get out, what we're going to do... God, I hope... Okay, I know what we're going to do. So, we're going to create a new employee. In fact, I guess we'll just do that now. So... River, that's a good name, and you look nice too. I'm just gonna hire you. Oh, no, we're not gonna hire you, because I need the... Nope, actually, the customized appearance I'm not want to do. I just want to edit her stats, though. So... I want her to get out, and I want her to immediately attack us. So I'm going to give her extra fortitude, lower her prudence, and that's fine. And what's going to happen is that when she gets out of the containment unit from working with Censored, because we're going to send her in there immediately. And, immediately. When the time comes to release Censored, we're going to send River in there. She's a level 4 employee, and so she'll immediately trigger Censored to escape, and she herself will instantly panic, I believe, upon entering that containment unit. When she gets out, a 424 means that she will attempt to attack us, and I'm just going to execution bullet her to death and get rid of her. This way, we don't kill her, so there's no corpse there, and she's out of the way. So, actually, you know what? We will rename her. She is Censored Sacrifice. Okay. Hired. And disciplinary team. We're not going to give her we're doing this, by the way, for every single containment unit, I think. We're not going to risk losing one of my other people, and I don't want to lose any fantastic gear. I prefer not to, so we're going to be making new people whose sole job it is to die to these things or trigger them so they get out of the containment unit. So anyway, so she dies, just as we mentioned. She goes in the containment unit. She goes instantly insane. Censored immediately escapes. We execution bullet her the moment she's out of the containment unit. We beat the ever-living crap out of Censored, which I think we can do. Bruno will be the one to tank Censored. His fist lets him get up close. He's wearing some of the best armor I've got to deal with Censored, so he's going to do that. Alexander, Destruction 42K, Lynn, Soul Hacker, Knight That Sene, all melee it from the other side. They're all using weapons. I'm pretty sure they have greater range than Bruno, so Censored shouldn't turn around to attack them, I'm hoping. Robert Baron, It's Me Tim, Master Survival, Jason Hawk, Alex Stay Home, JZ, and ZJed, and Coverbreaker HD, all are mostly white range damage, which Censored is not in fact immune to. So that's how we do it. And that's how we killed Censored. We did, you might remember, put Censored back in the box, even when it escaped the very first time we managed it, but we couldn't get the little ones destroyed and in time before we lost even more people. I think now that we understand how to do the Censored battle, or at least I hope I do, this will prove more efficient. We might grab this amulet to help Bruno as well. I just have to be really careful if I give this to Bruno. Because number one, he's got to be the one tanking it. If he's not, then this is going to get him killed. Because if he's not taking any HP damage, then this will kill him in 1 minute. But we might do it. It is right in this containment unit. And since Sister does black damage, when it attacks Bruno, if we can get it to do so, it will be damaging his hit points and his sanity. So that's the plan for Censored. Melting Love. We erase all clerks in the extraction department first before triggering her. Or, well, we don't have to, but we're going to, because we're going to want to work with her the rest of the day anyway. In any case, and let me read this really quick, because I did not do this off screen. Who gets a lump? Who gets the first lump? Melting Love gave a lump of slime to the first employee who performed any work other than repression with it. So I'm getting the impression that if that person dies, she does not give a lump to someone else. But we will discover that, I guess, today, assuming we are successful at suppressing her. So, the plan will be to erase all clerks from the extraction department. We are going to create a new agent to work with her successfully, and then kill that agent with an execution bullet. Because I believe that she escapes if the person who had that lump dies. Employees who were in the same area, those who affected by the slime, face the slime on their cheeks. The cool health counter dropped to 0 when D031091 died. Okay, yes. So it's just like the Night of Despair. When the person she falls in love with dies, or the person her favorite dies, she gets furious and leaves to avenge that person's death. So, or just destroy the facility. And so we will create a new person. We'll do that right now. It's like an omen that this is going to be the person we hire. This is a glitch, I think, by the way, that she doesn't have a mouth. I think if once we hire her, she will have a mouth. And don't worry, she doesn't have this armor on her. She has the normal armor. It just looks like this at this moment. So we're going to customize appearance. We're going to rename Angel into Gloves. Sacrifice. Next, we want to successfully work with Melting Love. Melting Love does purple damage. It's quite a bit of points we're going to spend on her. But I would like her to have a normal work result, and I don't want her to die doing it. So we're going to spend 22 points to hire Love Sacrifice. And then we actually need to give her some EGO as well. Needs to be decent at blocking purple damage. So that would be Solemn Lamont. The best armor, the lowest armor I've got that is good against purple damage, right? 0.5. Fragments from Somewhere could also be good, quite honestly. She would take full damage, is that right? She's an Alph. HE's 0.8. No, she still takes additional purple damage. It's gotta be this. Solemn Lament. So there you go. That's a shame. She looks great. I wouldn't mind her keeping this armor, but nope. No, she dies. She dies. She gets in there, she works with her successfully, we kill her. Again, execution bullet to spawn Melting Love. Adorkable will be the one to tank it this time, because Melting Love is immune to red damage, which means Bruno can't kill it. He can't do any damage with his fist, so it's pointless for us to send him in there. Adorkable is now also wearing the Mountain of Smiling Bodies armor, which is the best purple damage reduction we have at 0.2. Arguably, Adorkable should be taking Censored, but I really want Bruno to be attacking it, and Censored's going to roll right around to attack whoever's the closest person. At least that's what it seemed to be doing last time. So, Adorkable will tank Melting Love. Her weapon is also great. It's purple damage. Melting Glove is immune to red damage. Actually, it looks like she heals when we do it because I see Absorb there. So we do not want to attack her with any red damage. Tillman, like that Say Nay, Destruction 42K, Alexander, Trivis, and Windwater are all mailing her from the opposite side. Robert Barry, SB Tim, Monster Survival, Just Had Hawk, Alex Say Home, and Panji are all going to range attack it with purple and white damage. And that's it for Melting Glove. I'm pretty sure she'll be handled. However, I need to give myself some armor now that I'm not wearing any. Since we're doing a bunch of purple battles, I'm not going to give myself the Christmas armor. Oh god, that means wearing Teth armor. I guess I'll go back to wearing my Regret. I don't think I take extra sanity loss from the panic attacks. I don't think your white reduction affects that at all. Otherwise, I'm gonna go instantly insane when I'm right there fighting sensors. We'll find out immediately if that's the case. I don't think it's the case. If it is, then I'll have to read. You know what? You could just use Wedge, Tim. Wear that for the day. Finally, we have the Mountain of Smiling Bodies, who we haven't seen yet, so we don't know quite what it's going to be like. Reading the material guidelines over and over again, I think I understand what the battle will be like. I think we need to stop it from eating bodies, or it will get much stronger. I think it's going to be doing melee attacks, and I think that's all we need to worry about. Now, it's at this point I want to mention one or two more things just about the game in general. I have, at this point, now decided to watch a few memes for this game, and I've watched a few people's videos. I haven't watched I haven't watched anyone Let's Play through this game, and I have not watched anyone fight the abnormalities I'm about to fight. But I did watch, I think it's called like the Lobotomy Corporation experience, and it was pretty funny. But now I have an idea about some of these other abnormalities now, and so going forward it won't quite be as blind as it had been in the past. I haven't seen anyone fight Mountain of Smiling Bodies, but I have seen that it gains other big bulbous portions to itself that look very similar to the first portion. I'm assuming it gets more of them as it eats corpses, and so that is useful to know. I'll also say this as well. I decided, since I'm not doing so well health-wise, that I would play a few games off-screen to see what I thought about them and not record these games. And I was playing a little bit of Library of Ruina, and I regret playing it because I've seen what happens at the end of this game now. I don't want, in case you have not played it, I won't say anything, but I know the ending of this one, and now I feel like I cannot make any more guesses as to what's going to happen on screen. I can't even say if I was right or wrong, so I won't talk about it, but I now know how this one ends. Really quick about that game, I like it, but I'm not going to record it for my channel. It's very grindy, and it's going to take a long time to beat that game, like, easily. Probably 100 videos, if each one's like an hour or an hour and a half long each. Easily 100, possibly 200, maybe even more, depending upon how I break up each video. It's just gonna take too long, and so that's not gonna grace my channel. But it looked like a fun game. It was really interesting, the unique combat mechanics. It's also, by the way, I'll say this as well, it's not a game that I will be beating. It's taking too long to get through some of the battles. It's just not for me. But it looks like it is still fun, and I'll probably watch people play through that game now that the ending of this one has been spoiled. Darn it, I shouldn't have played it, but I was so in the mood to play it, and you guys deserve to know that I did play it. Anyway, back to Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Bruno tanks this. It's weak to red damage. We absolutely want Bruno here beating the ever-living snot out of it. Adore Goals, Russia 42K, Night That Say Nay, David C, and M. Stultons all melee it from the opposite side. We have to be sure in this battle as well that Alephs, the WS, and Tira's Limit are in this battle. They both are wielding the ice spears, and if this thing decides to run around and look for corpses, we need to slow down its movement, because we don't have the slow bullets, and so they're going to contribute in that way. And finally, all the Xander people, plus Helmet Hair, will be present for this battle for range damage, especially Helmet Hair, because that Teth weapon will do okay damage, given the increased damage that it does against mountainous falling bodies. Alright, so that's the plan, everyone. In addition to beating up the Alephs, though, we need to finish the day successfully. So we need to still generate all the energy that's required for this day. So that'll be something that we will also need to do. Oh, as for triggering it, we need to create a level 1 employee and sacrifice that employee to in order to release it. Now, this is going to be the trickiest sacrifice, because a part of me just wants this day to go forward, because the mountain may get out anyway if we have a lot of death in the facility during our day. So I'm not sure if I want to actually sacrifice someone for it, but we're going to make someone just in case we do decide to do this. Let me double check how this gets out again. The critical health counter lowers when someone dies working with it. When the work result was bad, the critical health counter gets lowered, and when someone's wounded, it gets lowered. So we need someone who we hire to be wounded and then send them in here in order to die. That way, it's lowered twice. But we're probably only going to have to do it once. So let's hire a new employee. I really like the look of these employees we're hiring. It's a shame that I'm just hiring these people to die. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Now, she is destined to die, so I don't actually want her having high stats. Actually, it won't matter what you give her. If you're sending her in there to die, we can just send her in there to do some bad work with this abnormality, and that will kill her. Actually, this will kill her no matter what, because we need at least a 4 fortitude or justice stat to do any successful work with mountainous falling bodies. So let's hire Mountain Sacrifice. She does, however, need to be damaged slightly, which means that we need her to do work with something else first. That's probably going to be Prince, and then she goes in immediately to work with Mountain, will be the plan. But she needs to survive Prince's encounter first. So that means we have to give her some armor. So the Prince does black damage. Is that right? Prince does black damage. So we'll give her a sheep armor. And you know what? If I want to guarantee that she lives, we actually need to make her a little stronger. There we go. All right. Now, I'm going to begin the game just to save the loadout here currently. Actually, I guess should we look at our employees? I don't think we really... It's been so long since I played everyone. I think we should do that too. So let's quickly look at our employees. I'll start the day to begin management, but I'm going to just quit back to this screen because I want all the choices I just made to be saved. I don't think we gained any new gifts yesterday. Oh, speaking of which, don't we have a a quest to complete today with one employee at least having 4 or more EGO gifts? We've got, I think, 3 of them that have that. Alephs, by the way, you are now wearing the Gold Rush armor that we had given to, what's her face? Adorkable. Sorry, Adorkable, for calling you what's her face. Couldn't remember the name. When you get older, you forget the names of your children, and I view all of you in this game as my children. Oh, I guess I'll talk quickly about why this game's uploads have been so delayed. I've been having lots of health issues recently, and amongst one of them is insomnia. I'm having so much trouble getting to sleep and staying asleep. And what that means is that games like this, which require a lot of micromanagement and me staring at health bars, make me sleepy as I'm staring at them. Whereas other games, like turn-based tactical games, requires me thinking a lot, but not staring. And FPS games, I'm actually involved in a lot of action, so I can record those games without too much trouble. But I can't record a game like Lobotomy Corporation very easily because of what this game is, not when I'm so tired. And that's one of the reasons why the uploads have been really slow for the past week and a half. There's been other issues I'm having as well, health-wise, so it's been very aggravating. But well, I'm tired today. I only got 5 hours of sleep last night, but I've got, I think, enough in me to get through this day. And by that I mean play a day of Lobotomy Corporation. I really don't want 10 days to go by before I record and upload a video of this, because I don't want to forget about this game. I do intend to, at the very least, everyone, we are going to complete the Bria core suppressions, but we may not complete the last layer's suppressions. I guess, should I talk about all the other abnormalities I now know about really quick? I know about several of them that I don't actually own in my department now. I know all about, what is it called? The two really difficult abnormalities. Apocalypse Bird? What a fantastic idea is Apocalypse Bird. I never would have thought something like that was even imaginable. That is so fantastic. There's 3 abnormalities you can pick up, and if all 3 are in your department and 1 or like 2 of them escape, the 3rd one escapes, a portal opens up. They all go to that portal, and then they combine into one massively difficult abnormality. In fact, can you even kill it? I wonder if you can kill it. And there's a whole new gameplay mechanic which manifests itself to help you win. I know all about the train now as well. I am very glad I did not take the train. Oh my god, it's an abnormality, it's a tool abnormality, and you need to send someone in there every so often, far more often than just dealing with a meltdown on it, or it could potentially kill a vast amount of your agents. I also know about the holy abnormality, which starts out as a not holy abnormality. Oh my god, that's such a nasty surprise to spring on people. It's very biblical themed, which I very much enjoyed. After 12 of your agents work with it, it manifests itself into, it goes from a Zion abnormality to a Alf abnormality. It changes. And the 12 people that work with it are its 12 apostles, and one of them is considered the traitor. And it's amazing from what I have seen. And if you beat it without using a trick, then you can get some special armor or a weapon from it. And Apocalypse Bird will give you like a special EGO gift or armor or a weapon if you're able to beat it as well at the end of that day, or everyone gets a gift for surviving that encounter. They look amazing, some of those, and I'm so glad I did not pick them. Alright, so those are our people. So I'm going to come back over here. But that will do it for us, everyone. We're not going to actually... Well, I'm sorry. I will be back to do this actual day. I need now to compress this part down. Maybe try taking a nap first. And then we'll be back to do day 40. So give me a few seconds, and I will be back to do exactly that. Assuming that this comes back so I can stop the recording session here, briefly. Alright, be right back, everyone. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. Begin management. Alright, well, if we're gonna go for censored first, which is... I don't know. Killing all the disciplinary team is so awful because of all the damage increases that they give us. I'm gonna hate this, but I feel like we need to kill them off. We can't risk them. So first off, they're gonna panic no matter what when they walk in to see censored. So we could bullet them as they begin to walk towards this room. If we just want to immediately let censored out and possibly save some of us. I'm not sure if I want to just kill all of them right now. But I guess I'm gonna. Okay, so we're gonna set up for censored first. I would like to fight. I would like to fight at least one Alf right now, because if we fail to defeat censored, if people begin going mad and begin losing lots of agents, we can just retry. So let's do censored first. I think it's gonna be the toughest one to fight. Who else? Oh, and while that's happening, other people can go into position to do work today with their abnormalities. Who else is helping with censored? So, Alexander, you're helping with it. Panji, you are not on this list. You are Scarecrow searching for wisdom today, apparently. Destruction, you are helping. Put you over here. Who else is moving? Lewis, I don't think you are helping out here. You are Rudolta of the Sleigh today. Really? Why? Alright, well, I guess I'll send you up here to work with it. Strathus Culto, you have a Teth weapon. You're not engaging in any battles today. Strathus Culto, you are the Snow Queen today. Oh, you don't have a gift yet. That's probably why we're sending you over here to help with that. Okay. And Windwater. Windwater, you're Letitia. You're not helping with these battles? You should absolutely help with this battle. You're not on the list. Why? You're gonna help us fight. I can't think of why you shouldn't. Now, I don't know if we have Dia help here. I don't think we do have her help. Robber Baron, though, is going to help. Running those people around. Chris, you are, of course, not going to help at all, because we can't afford to have that black cannon of yours kill all of us. Let's see. Lost Fremen, you are not helping today. I don't think you are. No, you're not in any of these lists. So you are going to Clouded Monk today. Send you down there. I guess, like that say nay, we can do the standard thing with you. Tira's Limit, you are actually going to help. So we'll send you here. Tillman, you are helping. But I don't think you're helping with this battle. So I'll put you here for Scarecrow. Helmet Hair. Your cannon will do damage to censored, so we'll have you assist. Alright, Knight of Say Nay, you can begin work with Knight of Despair. Over here, Trimus is going to be hanging around outside the Portrait of the World in case we have to work with censored today, later. Mountain Sacrifice, you stand outside Mountain. Jason, you're helping with this battle. And then we have my team up here. JZ, you're going to help. Down there you go. You have a shork, so we need you to assist us. Emergency, you're not going to do much for fighting with that weapon I gave you. What are you working with today? You are not on the list. Really? Let's look over at his chart. You're really not on this list? Void Dream. Void Dream today for you. Eldsloft. You can probably also help us fight today. Mila-chan. You are, I don't think, helping here. You're going to Dreaming Current. Combo Breaker. You also are armed with a shork, so we're a shark. So where are we sending you? You are going to help us fight, at least at the start. Soul. I want Dia to get her heart. And you two will just stay here at the moment. Oodaloop. What were we supposed to have you fight today? You're not on the list. Okay, then I'm going to send you down here for Little Prince stuff. And Mr. Stooldens, you're helping with Mountain, so we'll get you down for mountain work. Alright, so now it's bullet time. I would love not to kill every single extraction member, but I don't think we're going to really have a choice. Oh, like to say they should be done. Good luck, Knight. We're going to need you here, too. Actually, these people should be here, and these people should be here. The melee team needs to all be grouped to get the buff. The range team shouldn't need to be buffed. When they clump together, we can use a sanity restore, and that should do it for us. Okay, so I think we're good. I guess as long as I'm not doing much, we'll do something here as well. With Panji, and then Tillman can help kill Scarecrow when it escapes. Oh, I need to be a little more careful because I'll need bullets to help me do this battle, in addition to spending bullets killing these employees. I hate you, Bruno, for doing what you just did. Okay, good. Nice try, Bruno, trying to run over these two to stop them from being executed, but it's not going to work. I'm still going to execute them, and she's dying too. I think I want 10 bullets. You know what? We're just going to kill all the clerks. Except this one. We'll watch that guy. But we have to kill this girl. Okay, I think it's time to start this nonsense. So... let's do it. I'm not bringing Dia or High Soul down there. Their umbrellas are very close range, and I want Bruno to be the tank for this. So here we go. Let's see if Tim can do this. Okay. She immediately lost her mind. We execute her. And Bruno, I don't want you being right next to it when it gets out. Okay. Go. And we recover your sanity. I do wish I could see his life Oh, sorry, his sanity. Okay. We need another point. My entire range team is tier 5. I want Bruno to begin to hit it before we engage it in combat. You can tell he's been trained under Adorkable with that expression as he's charging this creature. That's amazing. Censored Sacrifice is dead. Censored Sacrifice has gone mad. Time to fight Censored. Alright, here we go. Now, I would like Bruno to tank it from this side. Alright, guys. Here we go with you. Okay, we can use some sanity restore. And you know, we may not... Well, Bruno's already taking some hefty damage. We're going to bring this group out. So we're going to black shield them. And move them in. Oh! Crap! It's just Jason on that side. I thought I had my entire team there. That was a waste of a black bullet. Here comes the team. Let's go ahead and get some sanity restores on all these people. Oh, we're out of bullets. Censored dealt with. Used too many bullets there. Used too many bullets, but we did it. We did it. Good job, team. Okay. Let's do some normal work with Snow Queen. I now want to trigger the next meltdown level. Let's go ahead and have a little more chaos and release... no, let's not do that yet. I didn't even grab the Luminous Bracelet. I'm just too nervous about it. We have no bullets left, so we don't want to do any work. I forgot about this team down here. We don't want to do any work with Melting Love until after. I forgot to bring you to the battle. I like to stay home. We'll fix that for next time. David C., what are you doing? You're not... I don't think you're fighting any of this. You're taking Mountain of Dead Bodies today. So let's put you over here. Okay. So in the meantime, I guess we can do work with Void Dream. We can do work with Dreaming Current. Why are you doing work with Rudolta of the Sleigh? That's a... Oh, I guess it's not a terrible idea. But I don't need the PE boxes. It'd be better for us to do work with Juice of a Black Swan with you. They do white damage, right? Yeah, you'll do work with them instead. Oh, and I wasn't even part of the battle, and I need to be there too. Good thing, Tim. Good thing you had the damage with the people you put to that fight, because you really messed that up. Oodaloop, you can step in to do some work with Mushroom today. Oh, we wanted to work with this also. We wanted to work with it. I'm worried it does white damage, though. I suspect it does white or black damage. Or pale. And I don't know... Well, Mr. Stooltons has quite a bit of sanity and hit points. And Censored's battle wasn't difficult, so if we lose Stooltons to this, we can just get him back again. Oh, actually, but we could also send Oodaloop in there right after she's done with Little Prince. So we can maybe try that. Assuming Oodaloop does decent work there. Okay, Oodaloop's gonna be fine. And actually, we will have... Let's have Stoolton step in here. I'm a little worried again it does white damage. If it does, though, with 120 sanity points, I think Stooltons will survive. So let's send him in. That's interesting. So we can't do insight work with this. We have a perform action here. Curious. Let's do attachment work. Okay, looks like we guessed correctly. Hopefully this isn't one of those abnormalities that wants us to, like, not choose a thing that works well with it, or it lowers its quillcloth counter, like Warm-Hearted Woodsman, for example. Ooloopsy, you survived. Perfect. Let's have you come up here to the fry shoots. David C., you are not wounded. You are perfectly fine. You will work with Mountain of Smiling Bodies, and we will send you in for repression work? Excellent work, Mr. Stooltons. Let's see what this... Let's see what works best with it. Okay, it likes attachment work. Perfect. Instinct work is also acceptable. Repression work is bearable, but not what we generally want to use. So we want instinct and attachment work with this. Good job, David C. Working with Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Awesome work. Awesome work. Come and just hang out in there. Actually, you can hang out just in this hall. No, never mind. You're doing worth it in the future. I want to make sure you have full hit points. I don't want him being released before I'm ready for him. Although, we could do that. We could have David C. step right back in there if he's wounded to get the quillcloth counter to 1, and then release it by sending in the sacrifice. Alright, well, let's not do that quite yet. Thickagy, you can do some repression work with Funeral. And Lost Fremen, you can do some insight work with Cloud Monk. I think we improved our insight work to go up to 120 now, which is why I have so many people doing insight work today. And I just remembered we have Flesh Idol. So I want someone to work with Flesh Idol. So we could have Mountain Sacrifice walk over there to do that, or we could have Love's Sacrifice do this really quickly. Let's have her do it, and we'll just count before we do anything else. We get her out of there at 30 seconds when we see 3 flipped. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's it. All right, she survived. She can hang out there now, a little wounded, and Flesh Idol. The supplicant will suffer various ordeals in a manner like being put through a trial. Meanwhile, all those around them will recover their ails and woes, just as they were being blessed with redemption. Aspirant 2. The subject prayed for a duration between 21 to 45 seconds. during this time frame, all employees other than the subject recovered hit points. Oh, wow! So when we're fighting Mountain, someone could come in the flesh idol and begin praying to heal everyone. Is it just the department, or is it like everyone? I didn't even look. Okay, well anyway, I'm keeping everyone over here because most of this team, which I guess not you, Bruno. Most of this team is going to be fighting Melting Love, who is our next target. Helmet Hair. You're not doing this battle either. Melting Love will just absorb your damage. We'll put you over here. So we got to work with more of these abnormalities. Ulupsi, we'll have you do some instinct work with Lady Facing the Wall. I guess Emergency can do more work with. We'll wait with Void Dream. No one else is doing work up here though. Trimus is just hanging out here in order for if Sensor goes on Meltdown, he rushes in the Portrait of the World, rushes down there to work with it. Says I'd rather not fight it a second time. Someone needs to step into a containment unit, Tim. Yeah, I don't know who I want to do more work. I guess we'll see. We can have you do more work today with their fry shoots. Oh, nah. Let's do some work with Void Dream again. And we can maybe do more work with Dreaming Current. With you, Mylin. Alright, where's the Meltdowns? Uh-oh. Flesh Idol is on Meltdown. Fragment of the Universe is on Meltdown. Okay. Fragment does black damage. You take extra black damage, Strathus Calto, but you'll survive Fragment without too much trouble. So we'll send you in to do that. Since Flesh Idol is on cooldown, we will send Loves in there again, and I will this time I'll have to do a countdown, because we have 2 minutes this time. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. It's unfortunate, but we must kill everyone in the extraction team next. Okay, so Melting Love is next. Let's get ready for her. So this time, it is going to be a Dorkable that is tanking it. The rest of us will go down there. And Stratus Koto will get her first failure with the Snow Queen today. Yeah, I really would like her to have the teardrop instead. Oh, I would like to have her have the teardrop, but that means you're working over here today. She does white damage, right? She does white damage. We can have Helmet Hair do some attachment work with her to start. And Stratus Culto, you will actually stay here and do more insight work. All of us, and I mean all of us, are coming down here. Oh, crap! Luminous Bracelet's on cooldown. It'll be fine. We'll just have to deal with it. Bruno, you can do some Letitia work. Panji, why don't you actually do some repression with Scarecrow? Lost Fremen, you can do more instinct. It's with Clouded Monk. Vic G, more repression here. And I do want to do more work with these as well, but I'm going to wait until after we deal with this first. Alright, so my entire combat team is here, ready to deal with Melting Love. So, now it's time to do this. So Love's Sacrifice is going to go in here to do attachment work with her. And we have to hope she lives. It's a 75% chance of success. With 32 PE boxes. It might be just normal work that occurs. 8 failures is 80 black damage. But she takes slightly reduced black damage, so she should be able to do this. Okay, so while that's ongoing, since I'm going to assume that will work correctly, Stultons can do more attachment work with this. David C can do more repression work with Mountain. And that will be good. Actually, I would like someone to work with Prince, so Helmet Hair can come down here to do that. Alright, that's Scarecrow searching for wisdom, breaking out. That's acceptable. We knew that was going to happen. These two can easily handle it. I don't even have to watch that battle. We have a Green Dawn showing up as well. That will be actually kind of dangerous for us. I think, however, we can generally handle this with all the people I've got except for Trimus. Trimus might... I don't think he'll die to it, but we need to be careful. Good job, you two. How's Love doing? As cute as ever. God, she's so cute. I like the little tuft of slime she has on her head. You can do it, Love. I'm so sorry to do this to these people, but they're designed for this particular reason. All right, it was just normal work. I am recording, by the way. And now we immediately kill her. Or we could send her in the flesh idol to for a few more seconds to understand how that works and let that kill her. "29 seconds. We can do that. We could. All right, hold on. We don't have to kill her quite yet. Let's have her work with flesh idol. I guess we can just send her in. I don't care if she dies in there. So let's do this. And we'll wait to see if the 4 gets unlocked, if she survives that long. If she does, we'll take her out and then we'll execute her. God, I feel so awful for this poor girl, but no, this is her job. This is what we need her to do. This is the safest way, the most surest way for me to get these abnormalities out of these containment units. Looks like she's gonna survive. All right, out you go. What does 4 say? And the prayer shall inevitably end with the eternal despair of its worshipper. Experiment 3. The subject prayed for a duration between 46 to 90 seconds. The results were similar to experiment 2, but sanity points were also recovered. Oh, okay. So, as long as you go longer than 20 seconds, good things happen. But there's one more thing to unlock. I assume if you're in there for longer than 30 seconds, it's either even better, or the person also dies. Or maybe this tells you that if the person is in there for also this time period, they still also die. It's like 46 seconds or longer, and they die as well. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I'm so sorry, Love Sacrifice, but you're dead. Alright, Melting Love's out! Let's wait until she's vanished. Alright, here we go. Adorkable. In you go. We give you a black shield to help. Charge! Alright, and while you're doing that, we black shield everyone else. And now everyone else comes to Melting Love. And Adorkable's job is to get behind Melting Love, if she can. No, she won't. Alright, this is going to be a bit awkward then. Oh! Melting Love is ignoring you, Adorkable. Oh, she's not ignoring you. Okay. I really wish that you could get behind her, Adorkable. Alright, well done. Melting Love handled. Alright, so, next, we need to prepare for the dawn that's showing up. So, we're gonna have pairs of people go to all the different rooms to get ready for it. By rooms, I mean hallways. I don't want a single agent dying if we can avoid it, because that means that we're going. Well, it would be very nice, but it also means that we're going to end up having to deal with Mountain a little bit faster than I would like. These things can appear in any hallway or elevator, if I recall correctly. Okay, we have 10 bullets left. We have, I say. So that's amazing. We can begin killing other clerks. Actually, it's this department. Those clerks now need to die. And Helmet Hair can work with the Little Prince. And we'll have him do insight work. Which I know we don't have to do at the moment, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Uh-oh. It's a bad start, Helmet Hair. That's a bad continuation, Helmet Hair. What's going on here? What is that chance? 45%? You'll survive the encounter, but I wish you wouldn't have a bad work result, right? Mellow Prince cares about bad work results, doesn't it? Yes. It cares about bad work results. Do not get a bad work result. Can't afford to have that happen. Alright, is everyone where I want them? I think so. There is no reason why we can't do this. Good job, helmet hair. We can just have you out there now. Like that, Sene. We did not kill you. I guess while Bruno's here, Bruno, we can have you go ahead and turn the backwards clock. Alright, and now we have more work to do. So, I guess Stratus Caldo, you can do even more insight work here. And I guess I'll do some... No, at this point, let's do repression work. But, you know, we need this advance, so I guess I will step into Fragment's containment unit briefly. And you know what we're also going to do? Trimus, where are you? Oh, we're not going to get a meltdown. The alarms are going to go off with the next meltdown level increase because the ordeal's happening. Ooh! Someone actually died by censored. It's a good thing that happened, as opposed to censored doing something bad to it. What the heck is... Oh, that's just something that comes out of the floorboards. Okay. We need 2 more works being done. Bruno, let's have you do some work with Letitia then. And I need someone to trigger the event. So I guess we can have emergency do that. But I want to wait till Bruno's out. So next comes Mountain. I don't know what Mountain is like. I know what it looks like fully fed, and it's terrifying. It reminds me of a Shoggoth, actually. It's similar to that, what was the game I played a year and a half ago for Halloween? Oh, I can't think of the name of it now, but you as the protagonist were actually a Shoggoth. It was amazing. And, I don't know how to fight this. We're probably going to do what we've done. The person, well, what we did with Censored. The person who's tanking it's going to be in this hallway. Everyone else is in the elevator. And we'll just have to deal with it. Or maybe the tank is in here? Alright, well, hold on, Tim. You're getting ahead of yourself. Right, there's no reason to do that. Go ahead and trigger this event. You can kill it, Z-Jed, all by your lonesome. You should not have any issues. But you know what? Dia's right here, so she can assist you. Trimus, you can go to Portrait Another World now. Elsloft, nothing showed up there. I guess you can also assist here. Chris, nothing showed up in your hallway. We don't want you accidentally killing a bunch of clerks now. We'll have you 2 help here. I think you 2 may be able to kill this before it kills a clerk, so I'm not going to kill one. Bruno, nothing showed up down there. Nothing showed up over here. We do have one there. We'll have you 2 kill it. None showed up for you 2. So now we're going to pull you 2 over here. Ooh, Mountain Sacrifice. Oh my god. This is the perfect opportunity for us to get Mountain of Smiling Bodies out of its containment unit. Because she's going to be damaged after this battle. We could send her in here to do work and she could die immediately. And Mountain could get out. But I'm not prepared with anyone else to do this at this moment. And we have a Green Noon showing up after this. So if we don't get the Mountain out... Mountain, as you know, Mountain may get out anyway. So why don't we not rush this? And, well... Okay. Green Noon is showing up. That is really awkward, because that could easily kill 20 clerks. Alright. Let's do this first. And deal with these ordeals. I forgot all about this one. Heisel, let's have you help. Okay, so now I want combat teams to deal with the Green Noon, and we'll deal with Mountain after noon has happened. Afternoon, But since we do have more bullets, we're going to kill more clerks while we're at it. Alright, so I need combat teams. Trimus, you're actually going to use this. No, we don't need to use that yet. Let's do what I've done in the past. Alexander, you can't be part of one of these teams. Your armor lets you take extra damage from these creatures, so you're not in on it. Oodaloop, we could have you help us fight these things, but we're not gonna. We'll have you start triggering, going towards the noon. Pikachu, you have an important task of still working with Funeral. Now, Lost Fremen, you can do more work with Clouded Monk. Meanwhile, down here, Helmet Hair can do some work with this thing. Or do I want... let's have Stultons continue to work with this thing. And actually, we should unlock the instant work, which we can't do normally. So unless we did this during Malkoth's core suppression, this would never have been something that occurred. We have 12 PE boxes left. Let's begin going through the guidelines. The piano can be played by ordering an agent to perform. However, please note that the Kupaloth counter will lower when the performance is finished. The music temporarily increased the temperance and justice of all employees by a small degree. However, the one who performed lost half their hit points by the end of the performance. Oh! Okay. Then we can use this on Mountain Sacrifice first. Mountain Sacrifice to walk in there and perform. And then go to Mountain of Smiling Bodies. So that will be what we'll do. Speaking of Mountain, we should do more work with it. So let's have David C. do more repression. I'm choosing repression because David C. needs repression to hit level 100 at least. So that's why he's going in there over and over again. Helmet Hair, you really shouldn't do work with Little Prince any longer. So we'll have you come up here and you'll do attachment. Light of Despair. Angie, have you come here. Tillman, you take extra damage from this event, but you have slightly more reduced damage because the welfare team is fully staffed at the moment. Just got you'll help too. Alexander, since you're right here, let's see if we can get you that pipe. Mylin Chan, do some instinct work. Lewis Scarf, come back up to do a Black Swan. Chris, you will be on solo duty down here. Vicky, your hit points are too low. We can't have you help. Lost Fremen, not wearing armor suitable for this. Let's have you come down here for Little Prince. %50 of the energy recovered for the day. We're working with Boy Dream because we can. And we have 9 people who have 4 or more EGO gifts already. That's amazing. So we instantly qualify for that mission. Mylin Chan, you can also help us fight. Let's put you onto what group? This one. Oh, Jason Hawk. Let's get you down over here. In the same... Oh my goodness, we have so many other people who I left up here earlier. Lennon Soul Hacker, come down here for that group. Actually, we can make another group with you, with these people. Yeah, we can make another assault group to deal with this event. Or this ordeal, sorry. And Trimus, you know what, Trimus, you can help as well. Oh! No, I'm worried about you. I don't think you'll actually survive. Let's put you up there. Okay, so you are Combat Group F2, and we'll put you in this room. We'll kill that person. I hate killing information clerks. We're not doing it. I hate killing information clerks. Okay. You are Group 3. You're Group 4. Group 5 could use more people. You know what? We will have you... Oh, it's so dangerous to have you help Alexander. Do I have anyone else down here? I do. Helmet hair. We'll put you in that group. Along with Stoolens. And I suppose David C. can go along as well. Chris is all alone down there, which is where I want him. Maybe we can have one other member here. Miley-chan. Let's send you down here. So, Vicky G, let's have you keep working. And Lost Fremen. Did you get it? You did not get it. The pipe, Alexander. Let's have you come down here with Clouded Monk. You know, Urlupsi, we will have you help fight. Your armor can take... No, they really shouldn't... You really shouldn't take any damage, Tim. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, so you guys are group 6. And that leaves you guys as group 7. I'm going to shift this group up here. Trimus, I'm really nervous about you being all alone. Hello, I almost forgot about Lewis Scarf, who can actually help fight these things somewhat effectively. Let's put you down here. Milo Chen, you showed up and your group left. I guess this group for you then. Well, Oopsie, you know what? We will have you help fight too. Now here you go. We have 9 bullets left. We should absolutely use these to kill more clerks. Oh, you know what, Lewis? Actually, let's put you over here. Get a little more beefiness to this group. That's F4. F6 is down there. Okay. Okay. So I think we're as ready as I'm going to be. So let's have Emergency work with Void Dream. And then one more person will work with one of these two. So 68. I don't want to work with Clouded Monk. I don't want someone in there when the meltdown happens. I guess one of you can work with Warm-Hearted Woodsman once. So Vikichi will have you do it. I don't really want to kill the welfare team either. I really just want the Central Command team's leftover people eliminated. The clerks. Is that all of them? Nope, almost all of them though. Still one left somewhere, hiding from me. And he is. Alright, here we go. Okay, well that happened instantly, which is good. We're dealing with that. Oh, crap. We have to run you away, Mountain Sacrifice. I'm not ready to have you fight yet. Chris will help. Well, Chris can probably tank that all alone in that room. Let's have you guys fight that one off. None showed up in that room. One showed up down here. You guys will go and kill it. How about up here? Okay. Nice. You guys are on the job here. Although, we can't have Tillman take these hits. No one's over in the safety team to fight that one yet, but we'll deal with it quick enough. Oh, that person's dead? Not quite dead. There's a lot of computering happening. It's a really, how to describe it? It's a lot happening at the moment when we're fighting several of these all at once. I saw 2 red and I became very worried. Okay, they're both sacrifices. Nice. Okay, this group killed 2 of them. The one that was down here, and the one that was right there outside of that room waiting for them. I think you guys will kill that without me having to worry. Good job, guys. You're just slaughtering this thing. Let me check on all my people. Miley-chan and Stratus Kalto and Panji all took a little bit of damage. I don't know where they're located. Chris, it looks like you never had to fight one of them. It went upstairs. Okay, here they are. And you guys defeated that group without any trouble. There's nothing else for you to worry about. Okay, so we can probably just watch the rest of these battles without any worry. Good job, guys. It destroys that one. Destroys that one. Oh, we have another to worry about, though. There's one left. Where is it? Where is it? We didn't get the everything's over pop-up yet. Seriously, where is it? I don't see it anywhere. There it is. I'd rather a different team do this battle, but you guys are here. And Dorkable will lead the charge, so it's as good as destroyed. Miley-chan, let's have you run past it. Good job, guys. All right. Well, let's deal with Mountain. Do I want to do it now? We have 8 bullets left. I think we'll get the energy and then we'll deal with Mountain. So I'm going to cut the recording, everyone, to get my group ready to do this. Actually, do I want to do that? I should handle the meltdown that occurs before we handle Mountain. I really should. Okay, so then let's at least put you down here, Bruno. All right, you know what? We'll keep recording. David C, you'll probably be helping out with this battle. How am I here? Will be helping out with. Actually, you know what? Everyone who has red damage needs to be down in the records team area. Except for you, Vicky G. You don't have the hit points to do this. So not you. Knight that say nay. You actually can't do any work with any abnormalities. So we bring you back. Oodloop C. We'll have you keep working with Yin. Back up there you go. Alexander, we need your prudence leveled. We'll have you work with Little Prince to start. Status Kalto, we'll have you work with Knight of Despair. Combo Breaker, you're gonna... well, we're not helping this battle at the moment. Let's have you maybe do some... not with... you'll be fine. You'll be fine. We can have you work with... Oh, you have the pipe already. It's fine. You can work with their fly shoots. Myla-chan. Actually, I should do what is on my paper. Dreaming Current. Combo Breaker. You were dreams of a black swan. Back up here you go. Tillman. You're down here in case Censored actually escapes. Not that I'm expecting it to. Dia. Jason Hawk. We can have you come down here for the piano, I suppose. Tira's Limit. There's nothing I really need you to work with. I guess, well, you need your icicle gift. So maybe we'll have you do that with the Snow Queen. Lewis, what were you working with today? Rudolta of the Sleigh. Right. I changed my mind when I saw I don't really need you to do that. I don't know where to send you, Lewis, then. I don't really need anything else worked with you. I guess we'll head up. We'll send you up to Fairy Festival. Windwater, though, can come down here. Actually, Windwater can stay up here. He can stay near Golden Girl. Trimus, there you are. I want you to look at the portrait now. I like to stay home. I don't know where to send you. I guess I'll get more work done with One Sins. JZ. Let's have you come down here. Eldsluft, you're down here as well to help us deal with that monstrosity. Lennon, are you part of this battle? I thought it has great hail resistance. It does, no. So then we don't need you as part of this battle. So then... maybe you can get some sunglasses. Let's do some glasses with Spider-Bud. Someone has that debuff now. I will need to pay attention to who it is, only if Trimus works with Censored. We're almost done with the day, everyone. We're almost done with the day. Remember? Not attachment. Not insight. Not attachment. Not insight. With Lennon. Okay, I guess repression work for you, Combo Breaker. Myla-chan. Get some attachment work done. I hope she gets the bubblegum. You haven't gotten the horns yet, Emergency. I kind of want you to have them. I think it look adorable on you. Oh, crap. I need to be down here for this battle. This Culto, let's have you do some insight work here. And then we have these rooms. So, okay. It's Mountain Sacrifice who actually has the this. This is interesting. This is very interesting. We can guarantee she dies then in this room by sending her in and then also sending Trimus in to work with Censored. No, I would never do that. Because, if she dies, then the reflection goes onto someone else random, and we don't want that to happen. Oh, crap. Someone needs to be outside melting, love. I think it's going to be you, Adorkable, who will work with it successfully if she goes on meltdown. There you are. So let's have you come down. Or we could have Panji do it. Well, yeah, Panji should be able to handle Melting Love. She takes full damage from all her attacks, though. And you take almost... No, it's got to be you, Adorkable. You'll head down here to deal with Melting Love today again. Panji, we should have you assist over here. Mr. Stultons, you're down here also. And let's now do this work. So, Alexander, we can send you into work with Little Prince. It shouldn't be that. You don't get any benefit from that. It should be insight or attachment work. We'll have you do attachment. Jason can do attachment with this one. We have 20. Does it escape? Doesn't escape. I don't believe it. It has a 3 Kuploth counter. I don't believe it. I don't believe this information. Nope. This is a lie. Oh, I forgot to do the rest of the material guidelines. Crap. Okay, well, this is a lie. It's absolutely got to be able to escape. Or something bad happens because it has a Quilpaloth counter on it. It has a Quilpaloth counter on it. G, let's do more. Oh! No, you can't survive any other work. You know what? Let's have you do attachment with Letitia. I lost Fremen back in here again. I would like someone to get the monk's prayer beads if it's possible. Someone's got to step into Mountain Smiling Bodies. So David, see, that's going to be you. In you go. Okay, everyone is in their containment units. We just had an okay work result for you, Strathus Kalto. Did you get the gift? You did not get the gift. Okay. $20 more PE boxes. When the work result was normal, the Quilpaloth lowered with a moderate probability. When the work result was bad, the Quilpaloth counter decreased. The Quilpaloth counter lowered to 0 when an employee entered the unit to play for the 3rd time. So you only get 2 plays on the let's say the guitar, on the piano. When D0105 escaped, which it doesn't escape, it voluntarily returned to its containment unit after the end of the 3rd movement. The movement also prematurely ended when D011005 was suppressed. Okay, this escapes. This also means that we have another abnormality that when things go to absolute hell, we can let it out and see what it does. Okay, so everyone's out of their containment units. Robber Baron, we need you over here. Okay, so... Oh, Chris, we don't need you there. But you can't be in that area either. I'm going to accidentally send you in there to do attachment work with Letitia. Let's just stick you in this corner. Alright, so let's go ahead and trigger the event. I guess we're not going to give the icicle gift to Tiras today. Okay, so Censored is on cooldown. So we have to work with Censored. It's the most important one that we must work with, or one of the most important ones. So Trimus goes in. This means that Mountain Sacrifice needs to walk to this location. All of you can move up here. Okay, King of Greed did not go on cooldown. Lady Facing the Wall did, however. So Strathus... Oh... I want someone who can benefit from a little more hit point going in there. Alephs, you can. Let's send you in there. Clouded is on cooldown again, so Lost Fremen, you can do more insight work there. Teresa's on cooldown. High School can listen to that really quickly for us. Snow Queen and Fragment are both on cooldown as well. Tillman, let's have you walk in here. Do some attachment work, I suppose. Okay. And a good thing I checked, Melting Love is also on cooldown, so we need to do work with her. So, Adorkable, you and her got along last time. I'm sure you'll get along this time, too. It gives me an excuse to see if you gain a clump. In which case, I'm so sorry, but you won't be helping us with any other battles today. Is there anything else that might be on cooldown that I haven't... on Meltdown that I haven't noticed? Yes, everything down here. Okay, so Stultons, you can do this attachment work. And Alexander, you just did work with Little Prince, so someone else has to do that. So Jason, it does white damage, it does black damage. You can walk in here and you can do insight work with it. Is that it? Let me triple check. Snow Queen. Just have to wait a little bit. Alright, Tiras, let's send you in there again. I guess we will try for that gift with you. Once. And by, well, not once, twice, I suppose. Ooh, not going so well for you, Adorkable. She's going to have a normal work result. How are things over here? Uh-oh. This one's not doing so well either. Okay, she gives the clump to someone if no one has the clump. Adorkable, stop. You need to stay in this hallway. Please stay in that hallway. Okay, so let's first get the rest of this information. Il pianto della luna. The piano of the moon? That's a very interesting picture there of this girl, who I'm assuming that's a picture of. She's got the same headdress on, but that's a very terrifying looking picture. This looks like something from Pathologic. I like it. Ooh, look at the equipment she has. This is a decent set of gear. Vulnerable to pale damage, but we haven't found anything that deals this yet. And a decent WoW weapon. More white damage. Okay, so it is time to do this. Trimus, we won't need you. We won't need you either, Chris. Tiras, we want you here. You have a shard in you. Do we get rid of the shard first? I guess we do the shard first. So who else needs that gift? Vikiji, we can have you... Oh, what the heck, Vikiji? You gained the hat from Letitia, and you're about to gain the Snow Queen's gift. So if this had required someone to have 4 or more gifts given to them in a single day, this would have qualified. How about that? As I think it would have. Okay, hold on. So, Jaza, you go there. Angie, you go here. I want all my ranged combatants to be hanging kind of loose, while my melees are not. Stratus Canto, this is going to be kind of dangerous, so I don't want you anywhere near this battle. Oh, but you know what you can do? You can do a little more work here first. David C., you're going to be one of the melees we have help fight. I'm a ranged support. Bruno, you're tanking it. You go into this hallway. Alexander, my guess is it does red or purple damage when it attacks. You're either good against it or awful against it, so I can't even have you assist. You have to come up here. Your armor does not allow you to partake in this battle. It's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to finally completing, or hopefully completing, Gabora's core suppression. Tillman, your weapon's amazing, but I can't risk it. I don't know what type of damage this thing does. Maybe we can risk it. We'll see right away what type of damage it does. You'll be up here in the questionable. Actually, I guess we could do that with you too, Alexander. You can hang out here in the questionable help room in case we need you. And I guess as long as you've got this gift, Adorkable, we'll send you into work with Melting Love again. We have an increased chance to work with her, so let's have you do more attachment work. We might as well get more PE boxes with her. Oh, Dia. And Heisel, you two should probably help. There's no reason why you two can't. Well, other than you might die, but we're going to totally use you. Come and tear us. Don't worry, Vikaji's right outside. They both died! What happened? Why did they die? His fortitude was too low. It didn't matter what the result was of this test. I'm not resetting. I'm not doing it. So we lost Vikaji and we lost Tira's limit today. That's it. I'm not resetting. How about that? I forgot that we had to have someone with the high fortitude there. No, it doesn't matter to me. They're dead. Well, we can make new people who can replace them, and we can get their gear back easily enough. All right, let's go ahead and do this mountain then. Darn me. Darn me, forgetting that was a requirement. God, I feel so stupid. I feel like we can totally redo this day, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. We're gonna soldier forward. All right, Bruno. No, not Bruno. It needs to be this sacrifice. So, but you need to be wounded first. So in here you go to play the piano. God, that sucks. I can't believe I forgot. But it's too late. We have plenty of PE boxes to rebuy all the equipment we just lost. That sucks so much. Oh no, is she gonna die? This is Moonlight Sonata, isn't it? I think that's what this is. This has been used in so many different video games, now that I think about it. Alone in the Dark, Resident Evil. There's at least 2 more. Oh, that's adorable. God, I'm gonna feel so bad for her dying in here. But we need to let it out. And if we lose a lot of people from this, then obviously we will reset. And we'll make this the first thing we go after. It doesn't matter what we do with you, Mountain Sacrifice. You're going in here to die. That's all there is to it. You know what? I think I just changed my mind. And I want these 2 teams swapped. Oh, and I know we've lost people because Jude Black Swan is on 3. So we should try to see if our bullets can can remove corpses. But I need to find a corpse. Oh! Oh, no, Linus Clocker, we don't need you anywhere. Let's just hang out here. Do we see a corpse lying around somewhere? Combo Breaker! Holy crap, I forgot. Oh! Combo Breaker, you got the gift from the Swan. How about that? Let's send you down here. I don't see... We've lost 5... Oh! We just lost 2 people from the Snow Queen. Oh, here's a body right here. Does this work on this? No. Okay, good to know. Execution bullets do not work on corpses. They're already executed. Oh my god, it hops up as well. Here we go. Mountain's getting out. Let's see what happens. Bruno, I kind of... Well, actually, I want you on this side. But I want you closer to it. She didn't die! She went insane in there instead! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, okay, no, okay. It did it, okay. Okay, good. It is getting out. Bruno, get over there quickly. Oh my god, it's fast. It's very fast. What type of damage does it do? Red damage. Oh, this is awful. Because of where it's located. So I think we have to pull... It does red damage, though. So, Lost Fremen, we can't have you help. It's going to be a bit awkward, this, but here's the plan. Yes. I need you to move away from it, Bruno, for a little bit. Okay. The rest of you get a red What is it doing? Holy crap! Slaughtered. Slaughtered. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Would have been a successful day had I not accidentally got 2 people killed by my own ineptitude. But it's over. Okay, we did it. We ended the day with 4 more Ichio gifts. We proved our strength to the disciplinary team, and that's good. God, I feel so bad for these 2. But on that same note, it was kind of cool to see what the failure was like. So, okay, acceptable. Workday complete. We get 19 LOB points for this day as well, despite only getting a B. And we'll take it. We will take it. Next day. I can't believe I lost those two to the Snow Queen. God, that was an awful decision. It should have been reversed. Tears Limit should have saved Vikiji in there. I'll hang his head over my body. Only then can I get up in the morning without having a nightmare. Blood covers the whole floor. Screams echo. People are running away. And the many shells cried out one word, manager. This is another Alf. I know what Alf this is now. I don't think I want to choose this one now that I have watched a few videos. I know what this is. If we weren't going into day 41, yes, I'd choose it. But we're stuck with whatever we pick at this point. It's a really nice Alf if you can work with it successfully. And I think we probably could. But I would be too tempted to try fighting it. And it's one of the hardest ones to fight. So we're not going to choose that. But I don't know what these are. This is a fantasy one. F0157. I'll hang his head over my bed. Only then can I get up in the morning without having a nightmare. I don't know what this is. Blood covers the whole floor. Screams echo. People are running away. You know, maybe we should choose this. This is such an awful choice, Tim. Honestly, this is one of the worst choices you could make choosing this at this point. You don't need another Alf. It's the only Alf I haven't... Is it the only Alf I haven't chosen? No. There's another that I haven't chosen. The... Oh, I don't have my paper any longer with the quotes on it either, but I would recognize the quote if I saw it. I don't actually know which one that one is, but I know which one this is. But I haven't actually chosen... Maybe we do... I don't want it on day 41. Let's re-extract. Blood covers the whole floor. Screams echo. People are running away. So we're probably choosing this if I don't like the wording of the other two. Dude, your little angel is gnawing on our colleague's finger. From Break and Ruin, the most beautiful performance begins. This is also an Alf. So this gave us two Alfs to choose from. Or this. Whatever this is. Whichever one of these we choose is going into the records team. I don't want another Alf today. I think even if I didn't know what this was... Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. No, this isn't Alf. I don't know what this is. Sounds amazing, though. Let's choose this one. Let's choose this. Blood covers the whole floor. Screams. It's day 41, Tim. We saw this one early on, so I'm assuming this one's not... Well, if it's going to be the easy one you want, Tim, then you want an easy one over in the other team. You want this in the extraction team. Which you can do. You can do that today. Oh, I don't know. I don't want an Alf on day 41, so I'm not going to choose this. This is the mannequin one that we've seen before. Oh, this is the medical one that we've seen before. I know what this one does then, because I watched that one meme video. Oh man, this is an interesting battle. Although, I only saw the gentleman fight it by calling in the rabbit team to defeat it. Well, it doesn't matter. I don't want an Aleph going into day 41, because I can't get rid of it if I don't like it. So, it's going to be T0541 or D02107. So let's choose this one. I don't like the wording of this one. I don't like the wording of this one, so we're going to choose this one. Blood covers the whole floor, screams echo, people are running away. They say the world was a place where one couldn't find happiness with their own way of life anymore. That it was a world where everyone had to fool themselves into thinking that fitting into a structured mold was happiness. Nobody sought history or religion anymore. No one needed those pillars. Under the guise of new innovations that were needed in the world, companies emerged using technologies known as singularities. Production of a permanent food supply, the manufacturing of customized living creatures, transport of cargo at speeds that would seem like teleportation, artificial intelligence that was more real than people, the technology to preserve the present by binding time at Aliyah. Similar to the food chain, small companies began to disappear, or were eaten by the larger companies. This sounds very similar to what's happening in real life right now, Angela, actually. People have forgotten or don't care about history, and they're repeating it. People have dropped religion, which has helped us quite a bit in the past. All hurt us as well, but helped us. And people are losing themselves in technology these days, Angela. I can't say I agree with the direction we're going in either, but that's my bias, probably. At some point, they were called the Wings of the World, and soon a head rose to control those wings. Oh, perfect! We're getting all the explanation of the city that we're finding ourselves in. I now understand a good portion of this, having played Library of Arena for a little bit. People started to derive their purpose for existence from belonging to the wings. However, the truth was, everyone was slowly melting like the wings of Icarus. They may appear to be encouraging the development of the world for the better, but their nature is no different from ours. I love the music to this part also. There's always a price to pay. Any sane person would know that the deeds the wings commit in the name of the betterment of society are in fact the most humiliating aspect of these corporations. They are a disgrace of the world and its people. Any price to be paid to further the corporations, the technology, or to keep the status quo. Lobotomy Corporation's rival energy corporations aren't that different from us, I presume. Who knows? Maybe they really are twisting dimensions to garner energy from hell, as the rumors say. Yeah, some are actually, Angelo, or something very similar to it. Knowing what I know now about, what is it, W Corp? In every man, the two instincts, the primal essence of life and death, coexist. The wings only guided our instinct of life. However, if one instinct were to dominate too much, the other would begin to make its move, slowly unbeknownst to us from the depths. Soon a world where everyone wants to return to nothing will arrive, into the stillness of silence before the birth of mankind. She who loves sunshine, who wanted to give hope to mankind, but failed. She must be talking about, C. The girl who I think Angela was modeled after, if what you guys have said was true. I suppose I should say this, while I've played the Library of Arena for maybe like 20 hours or so, and I got decently far in it. I got enough to see what the ending of this game is like. I didn't see a whole lot of it explained, so I don't quite know everything that occurred, but I have a good idea of what happened now. This is also why I won't make any more guesses as to what's going to happen here, and in the off chance I ruin it for you guys. But I will now be able to discuss it with you guys in the comments section, in case you guys actually want to do that. When the hand that only wanted to embrace humanity with warmth was ruthlessly severed, you clutched the void and saw the crack between the boundaries that were never shown to others. So it sounds like A saw what happened to C when she killed herself or died due to guilt or experimentation. And he's desired to press onward with what she wanted for the Lobotomy Corporation. But the reason why he's doing it is different than the reason that C was doing it. This is probably all related to Tipperit's core suppression. Left alone, you decide to instill possibility and potential into all mankind. Hope and despair are intertwined in that possibility, making it impossible for anyone to know the answer. If all repressed things can be extracted from the earth, you said to yourself. In those days, you looked absolutely terrible. Many co-workers, friends, were worried about you and tried to comfort you, but you didn't care. You wouldn't listen to anything. I know this feeling. I guess you still needed them at some point, seeing as you were the one who locked them away in here, barely holding onto the husks of their dead bodies. Oh, is this Mira? Or Mia? We haven't actually used Rabbit Team more than once so far. Listen, I know Lobotomy Corporation is an important client and all, but don't you guys renew the contract too often? This place is so grimy. It's like a dungeon. I always get a bad vibe. Please hold for a moment, Rabbit Captain. We need to explain what we're doing here to the manager. Oh. He still doesn't know who I am? Go on, explain it quickly then. This must be the first time you'll participate in a meeting with an outside party, manager. As was mentioned a few times prior, our company has initiated contracts with some of the other wings for sustainable development and business opportunities. It is also my job to renew those contracts with our associate wings when the moment arises. All that is needed from you is to be our token manager and present yourself in that role. I shall handle the rest of the formalities and procedures. Psst, associate wing? What's with that boring introduction? You may feel free to provide more detailed information at a later time in private, Mio. Or Mio? Mio. For now, let us start the meeting. Speaking of, would you be so kind as to remove your helmet? At least for the duration of the meeting. You're kidding! The helmet is the whole identity of the rabbits. I agree. Although I've heard Destruction say she's cute, so I wouldn't mind seeing what she looks like. Cute is the most important thing. It is absolutely the most important thing. She's cute! Well, fine. It's whatever. Oh, she has red eyes. Like rabbits occasionally have, too. And white hair. Is she an albino? I just gotta brief the content of the contract from my end, right? I mean, I'm sick of reading this out over and over. You could just look at the contract for the whole damn thing. Do I really have to say it one more time? As I informed you prior, it's part of the formal procedure. I myself had to specify whether or not you agree to the terms again. Still as strict as ever, aren't you? I like her smile. Allow me to explain our services first. Company R will provide military support and protection from all external threats to Company L. Every branch of the Lobotomy Corporation will be included under the term Company L, however there will be certain exceptions where a branch may not be considered under that designation. Well, I say exceptions, but we're willing to let it slide unless it involves the head or the eye. Company L will provide the energy Company R needs to maintain its operation. This renewal process also includes a prerequisite that invokes a mutual and continual agreement between Company W and Company L. Company W is Warp, the Warp Company. And I can tell you a little bit about this since I know a little bit about this now. They operate something called the Warp Trains, which are a means of instantaneous transportation between two places, no matter the distance. Effectively, the trains have a power-up time of about 14 seconds or so. Then they activate, and you are immediately transported from point A to point B. Pretty amazing company. Amazing singularity that they researched. And yes, I know. And let's see. Company L will provide all specialized ammunition utilized for the killing of abnormalities. All Rabbit Team members will have their memories erased after the completion of their missions. There will be no questions or concerns raised about the peculiarity of the facilities or purposes of this location. That explains why they materialize instantly inside the corporation. Although they're not using the warp trains, they're using warp technology to get them from their corporation to here instantly when we need their help. And finally, I, as a captain of the Rabbit team, will deploy my team following Company R's guidelines and assume the role of command for operations taking place in this facility. That should be everything. Look through the written contract for the finer details. It just right now occurs to me how different all these girls are from each other. Or are they that different? She probably sees them as the robots that they are, right? She doesn't have a filter on when she shows up here to see them. There has been no change in the agreement with Company W. Along with that, the renewal period will be 1 year, just as before. Yeah, sure. It's 1 year for you, but... okay, then. On a side note, can you please do something about the teleporter to make the process a bit smoother? It feels like my body's being taken apart piece by piece and thrown out a window. I'm afraid you will need to ask Company W about that. It's out of our control. It's a good question, Mio. You should ask them about that. Gabora, why do you have such an expression on you? Why do you have such an expression? Why are little bunnies being let out of their cages and dispatched here, of all places? You must really not know a thing if you're looking down on the rabbits. It's already been concluded that the rabbits are the most fit for the honorable task of slaughtering in this place. The rhinos would most certainly smash this entire place beyond recognition. And the reindeer, with the exception of the machines that work here, would cause irreversible damage to Mr. Manager over there. Miss Angela made it explicitly clear not to hurt or affect the manager. We always pay special attention to our clients' requests. I'm not talking about your damn rhinos or deer. I'm saying that we can handle our own problems. We don't need any outsiders to interfere. I'm assuming that the rhinos and reindeer have similar looking outfits of some sort, but they're modeled after an animal. And I'm assuming that the rabbit gear that they're using is based on the abnormality that we have is in the tutorial, which I don't think you guys have ever seen if you're watching this playlist. But it's a rabbit, effectively. And it has supposedly, I guess, amazing gear, which they're using, or they based it on. But they have to reload their weapons, right? And I don't think we have to reload any of the EGO equipment, so maybe it's not EGO that was extracted from the rabbit abnormality. What's that? What can you do with that flimsy tin body of yours? Okay, she does see them as robots. You seem much weaker than us now, can't you see that? That's an interesting statement to make. You seem much weaker than us now. Was Gabora stronger than you, Mio, at some point? If you were like how you once were back in the day, then maybe it'd be a different story. But look at you now. As soon as you set foot into the back streets, you'll be torn limb from limb by those sweepers. The old days where you shredded everything before you into a red mist is now lost to the past. This suddenly explains a lot that I didn't quite get in Library of Ruina. Oh my god! That's pretty awesome. I am now very afraid of Gabora. She deserves a lot of respect. Things have changed. You should realize that. If I wanted to, I could tear up a tiny rabbit like you in seconds. Please, everyone, we need to focus on the topic at hand. Gabora, our agreement with the rabbit team is to help us be prepared for the worst case scenario that will be beyond our own abilities. I'm certain that you have learned this from your experiences with the previous suppressions. The combat skills of the mercenaries sent to us by Company R are on par with those of the other wings. We can handle our problems on our own perfectly fine. I can prove it right here, right now, if you want. I have compiled the statistics. The amount of data is too vast for any person to calculate, with my exception, of course. The reason I continue to contract the rabbits is that the risk of involving outsiders pales to the potential of our worst-case scenarios. They're worth every penny. However, the rabbits will not intervene with general suppression. Please calm down and analyze the situation reasonably, Gabora. That should be all for renewing our contract. Gabora is the one in charge of the basic suppression process. So if you need any advice or help regarding combat, just ask her. I'm afraid I don't have a single itty-bitty question for you. We rabbits have our own way of handling things. These two do not get along together. She's rather smug and she is angry. That's not a good combination for when they're going to fight each other. Nor do I have anything left to say to you, filthy animals. You've done your business. How about you just bunny hop away now? Shh! You're being so harsh to a fellow native of the back streets. You wouldn't happen to be mad at me because I made fun of you earlier, are you? Don't act like you know me. I'm not in the mood for your stupid games, so just shut up. Haha, I get it now. You're just mad because you feel we interrupt your fight, aren't you? Yeah, I don't need any help from the likes of you. Well, it's not like we're here for a greater cause or some ulterior motive. We just drop by quickly when we're called, and we vanish without a trace, just the same when it's time. I thought you were just like me, finding joy in the slaughter. But as it turns out, you're just crazy. A complete wacko. We are the rabbits who hop around following orders to find fresh patches of grass. But you're different. You used to know who you were supposed to fight, who your enemy was. You wouldn't believe how shocked I was to find you. I never expected to see the fabled hero like, well, this. And in the drab basement, too. The hero I remember was someone who wasn't afraid of shedding blood to protect others with all her might. Please don't taint the fond memories I have of you. Oh god. This is her core suppression video, isn't it? All the abnormalities have broken out. Everyone here is done for. Dead. All of them. Probably there won't be any survivors left. Abnormalities aren't something we can handle on our own. You're in danger too, ma'am. You should best escape now. Gabora, I'm going to take part in an experiment pretty soon. We'll probably see each other again, but just in case, I want to say one thing. Please take good care of Isabel and my little Gilly while I'm gone. Are abnormalities able to feel human emotion when confronted with a person of close relation? What choice would they make when faced with such a situation? The experiments seem to have yielded the expected results. Excuse me, Lady Angela, what should I do with these? There's a blanket and a few feeding bottles left. I have gotten all the results I need from this experiment. The owners are no more, so you can simply discard them. Hey! 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 Did you just shut down or what? I really should be going. Well, I don't think next we meet will be on such calm waters. The rabbits will leave now. I'm definitely not the hero. Never have been, and never will be. We handle the work we're presented with. Only I know best how to deal with things like this, so I can't tolerate someone else trying to take over my stage. Let's show these arrogant hares that we can take care of business ourselves. Complete a midnight ordeal. Right. We have the last, like a bullet to unlock with her, don't we? The slowing bullet. I forgot. We have another quest for Gabora. Speaking of quests, the idea that I'm sitting at the bottom, oblivious to what is happening up there. It is an idea you might think of as true. However, it is in truth you who is unknowing. Pain, agony, regret, and the shadows of the past that would never release their grip on you. They spent quite a number of days with you, but it's nothing compared to our time together. In the end, they never got to know you to the fullest. Those who could not accept their fate seem to have directed their anger towards you. Such as that one man, he who gradually broke himself whenever he was ordered to redact information. The unnecessary leakage of emotion is unfavorable. There is something I need to show you, so that you can understand. There once was an employee named Anya. She lived with her parents and her little sister. She eagerly wanted to study, but her family's financial state wouldn't allow her. Still, she tried to join one of the wings. However, she just wasn't good enough for them. poor Anya was struggling to figure out what to do next. She even considered ending it all as a last resort. That was until she received a letter from a wing. A letter that had a simple yet magical line penned to it. You are qualified to join Lobotomy Corporation. Awestruck, Anya read through the letter over and over again. It didn't seem like anyone was pulling a prank on her, nor that it was a mistake on the mail courier's part. For a brief moment, Anya wondered if she applied to work at the Lobotomy Corporation at all. But she soon shook that thought off. That was not important in the slightest. I took the role of the courier. I was the one who delivered the letters to people. I evaluate candidates to determine if they may join here or not, and bring a miracle to those who are qualified. Anya was not selected because she had excellent skill. She had a common trait that every person we hired had, but wasn't aware of. As you know, to become a feather, a part of the wing, one has to be immensely better than ordinary people. How could Anya, who dropped out of high school, had no special talents, and lived in the backstreets, manage to get into our company? Because she's expendable, Hakma, and no one will miss her when she's gone. There'll be no questions asked, and no investigation is my guess. Would her family finally be able to pursue happiness? All this happened 10 years ago. During those 10 years, her sister fell ill and passed away, along with her parents. Where is Anya now with her entire family gone? She is asleep down here. It is wholly under my jurisdiction to handle this, but I'll grant you access just this once. Call her up, please. Invoke her. Now, Anya is at work, feeling like she is a brand new employee who just joined the company, completely oblivious to the fact that it has been 10 years since she actually joined us. So this is how the LOB points are spent. We are creating people, or resurrecting their memories, the memories of them. You could perhaps choose to pay a small cost to augment her virtues, just as fortitude or prudence if you wish. Nice! I like that this is finally being explained to us. How about that? Amazing. I really like when games explain every type of feature that they have in them, including why the game is saved and so on, like this game does. Anachronox was one such game that explained almost every single aspect of itself. Now, try to erase her, please. Clear her away. How do you feel? The Anya who was killed by a monster and that Anya whom you just erased are the one and the same. They both I can't pronounce this, incessantly lost their lives. It is such a futile action to wake them and erase them to slumber again and again. Both your attachment to the employees and the Sephiroth's care and devotion poured into them become meaningless here. Now I understand why Angela says not to even care about the employees. They just remake them. There's nothing special about them. God. How awful. But it's amazing at the same time. And now, just now that I know this, I'm not going to feel bad recreating people that have died. We can just remake them, because we are just recalling them out of slumber. Wow. Everything that moves and is alive in this facility is on pause. They await the next morning with their eyes shut tight every night. Those of the layers above did not know that. They spent themselves emotionally for the deaths with which they were presented. Bearing obscure resentment in their hearts, they put all the blame on those like you, then they crumbled just like that. I urge you not to worry about me. I will not dare to do such a thing. Hakma, there's something else about you though, right? Because you have a core suppression, just like the others. I have always wanted to be an important part of your life. the virtue of creation. All humans are born with desire. What is important is how it is controlled. It is not simply a problem of the individual. One's desires greatly affect how they see the world, and how they perceive the people in it. To hear and see only what one wants to hear. What is truly needed for humans is to tune the desires between oneself, others, and the world, perhaps. If we can attain that balance, it may be possible for us to give birth to great things. Clear a day with 8 or more employees whose temperance is 100 or more, which we already have. This new abnormality is going to go in the record team. I don't know what it... Oh, I don't know what it is. I want an easy abnormality in the extraction team to go along with melting love. I hate that melting love is in the extraction team. I loved it at first because she's all alone. But I hate it because if I have someone work with her, I can't get that person out of the extraction team and someplace else without infecting everyone else in a different department. Or maybe I could, if that person does insight work with her, I have 30 seconds to get her to some other place where no one else will walk into that room. And then I can work with her with other people instead the rest of the day. Oh, it's so awful. Where do I put this abnormality? I don't know what this is. I don't know what the vast majority of the abnormalities are that I'm picking up. If I put it in the extraction team and it's a nightmare to handle, and it gets out, and I'm working with melting love correctly that day, or if it goes on meltdown, no matter what, you have to worry about melting love and this going on, put it over here. Because if you get a Teth the next day for the extraction team, you can leave it there. Hello again. Will you be unfolding more of the records, team? Dreaming Current makes a bunch of noise for us if we log into this day. So we get the Quploth intervention field. I thought we got the bullet from... I thought we completed the extraction. Oh, we have to expand it to level 3 before we get the next reward from that. Okay. A material bullet that reduces the mobility of abnormalities for a limited time. Movement speed of an abnormality will be reduced by 50% via overloading the Quploth control. You gonna get this research put through? Yes, I am, Deborah. Oh, we did get 2 bullets the same day. Okay. 25% chance to recover EGO from a dead agent. Or improve the... Let's get this. Improve the chance of acquiring EGO gifts. By dividing the selection of abnormalities, the probability of an agent acquiring an EGO gift will increase. Is this the research you elect to move forward with? The last memory imprint we will get, everyone. Alright, I have some work to do, because I'm tempted to recreate everybody that we've lost now that I know this is what happens to us. But I'm not sure if I should. So how about this, everyone? If you made it this far, tell me what I should do about recreating people. We could recreate Terra's Limit, Vikaji, Admiral Fang, Vladimir, Bum Number 1, Smug Bella could be recreated. I would go and look at what these people look like from previous episodes in order to recreate them to the best of my ability to do this. So we could do that to fill the rest of my team with people we already had. Alright, well, before we do anything else, before we wrap up this episode, there's 2 things I want to do. The first thing I want to do is purchase equipment. So, we have the PE boxes to purchase Smile. So let's do that. As you can see, I'm going to purchase them here as well, as opposed to going into the game to purchase them there. I don't care about the small savings we get from the extraction team. It's like 4% at this moment, so nah, I don't care about that much. So that's the last EGO gift EGO equipment we would normally have. But we don't have the PE boxes to get either of these at this moment. We lost someone who was wearing Letitia's armor. We lost, I think, at least one icicle that Tears Limit was using. We sacrificed someone who was wearing the suit. What was... Pikachu had an axe. And I think that was it. I didn't assign any armor to anyone, and the other sacrifices had... No, we had sheep armor on someone. Okay, so that will do it. Let's go look at this new abnormality we picked up. I'll be able to tell you if I've seen it or not. This does not look familiar to me. Why am I just as horrified of this thing as I am with the other things? Oh my god. It's a HE though. It's looking me think it would be a Zion or a Teth. But it's an HE. HEs are amongst the most dangerous abnormalities we have. They tend to kill people who walk into the containment units, right? Warm-hearted woodsman. Scarecrow searching... they escape very easily. Scarecrow searching for wisdom. Funeral dead butterflies. Warm-hearted woodsman. They all are very... they care about stats a lot. So my guess is this does as well. I have no clue what work we do with this either. I'm guessing it's insight? We'll go for insight first and we'll see how that works. And we have what is effectively an easy day. So my plan for this day... My plan for this day will be to do a midnight ordeal. We're just gonna do it. We need to get it done. And then we can... Actually, no. It should be the next day. Because then we can revert time back to this day. We also need to do Tipperit's core suppression. But we can't do it this day. Because it's a memory imprint day. Maybe I should have done Tipperit's core suppression yesterday instead of the Alf battle. But it's too late now. Alright, I think I'm beginning to babble. So let me know what I should do about our people and LOB points. If I should recreate them from scratch, if I should have people who have died back in the facility. A part of me would like to, now that I know the lore of why we spend these LOB points to recreate people. But I do think I am more cautious when I did not know that. Just like these Sephiroth, I was mourning for everyone who died because I thought their lives really mattered. Now I know that they just call up people again from scratch or rather not from scratch, they recall a certain people for their attributes to have them present in the facility again. They're not ever actually dead for good unless we actually complete the task that Angela wants us to complete. Or that we want to complete. So, let me know in the comments, and we'll go ahead and do that. In the meantime, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This is a really long episode. Hope you guys don't mind, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching.